kind of greasy looking gnomes. It seems to be part of the oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? Population something. It's not going to come to me. They make up a decent portion of the folks here. Not I mean, there's probably almost 80 people here, and there's maybe 7 greasy gnomes, but that's kind of a lot.
So, outside of his race, do we know what this person looks like?
You did not actually get too many
He's
details on that.
greasy.
He's just really greasy. Which somehow Ellie or just like intuitively understood what they were saying. But...
Yeah, so let me see what exactly you were given about him.
I imagine we will see the lights bouncing off of his hair and or face.
Man, why do I have the word grease just written in my notes? It's not even just about him.
Oh God.
Okay, Pat, when you get through what you're looking for, I have a question. A thing I would like to.
Yeah, so the things that you learned is that he's a greasy gnome, he's an alcoholic, and
He has a chest set with only black pieces.
what was that?
He's got a chest set with only black pieces, which is super helpful appearance-wise.
Yeah.
I do know a lot of people that are really obsessed with chess do like at least bring one piece with them as like a good luck charm, or I don't know if they all do that, but it's a thing.
What was your question, Elliot? Sorry, Ryan.
Oh, I don't mean to backseat DM. This would make me OP, so this can be an insight check specifically. Do any of these gnomes look particularly like on edge?
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Okay.
We could
Wouldn't know, it's a 10.
hold on. Because I spent some time looking around and I know that there's 21 of these different. Can I point them out?
Oh.
Yeah. That was what you got in your perception was noting them. Yeah, you absolutely could.
Yeah. Can you have advantage then?
Okay with that.
Oh, sure.
Roll again.
Thank you.
Unless you're just not, you're like vibe checking the room without telling anyone.
Gnome checking.
18. Thank you very much.
Someone took notes. Wasn't me.
You so Tenebris, having noted a few of the folks that kind of start matching this description and watching them, you were able to start to pick up on some that already seemed to be maybe acting like they'd been drinking more, and yeah, you're able to point some decent leads out to Elior. So I will say, so I think I said there were 7 or 8 that you had noticed last session. Off the bat, I would say that there are 4 that not that you can lie detector someone's drunkenness, but it is very easy to tell that 4 of these are like just a kind of that quick brush have that sort of looseness, no inhibitions. I don't know exactly how that would musically play out, but I imagine maybe almost like a faster heartbeat or something.
This place is full of saxophones, but there's also percussion, and so I'm just imagining like a very big band, but it sounds like kind of menacing.
All right. I love that. I love that. So there are 4 that are kind of giving a feeling. There's one that's actually about 2 tables away from you. He's got this long blonde greasy hair, He's sitting at a table with a woman he's seems to be on a date with. She's got a decent dress on. She looks a little bored. You do notice that there's an empty, like, he's got his cocktail and there's an empty glass in front of him as well. She's still working on a martini that's about half full. And he will not stop talking to her. And yeah, you are getting um uh a kind of like erratic baseline almost on him. He's kind of all over the place. You don't necessarily get this anxiety, more like he's not very good at this. Kind of stumbling around. Another one across the stage. He is by himself. Another one, he's got a bottle of beer. There's a second bottle on the table, and you notice there's a lot of, like, your bartender Victor's moving around a lot. There's a lot of folks around here cleaning up stuff. So if you've got an empty glass, you probably were finishing one up. You asked for another. You don't see a lot of that. He is he's maybe the coolest of the ones that you've sort of marked as a little looser. But there's something about him. There's something stewing there. There's those brief little, when they put a muffler on a trumpet and there's just this kind of like, it's like that kind of like Sunday morning, like
A mute. Yeah, they put a mute.
yeah,
But
a little bit of that. The third guy you look at, there are four women around the table. You get the impression that they are employees here. There is an empty glass in front of him. That's it. But he is beet red. He has half of the buttons in his shirt undone, and it is a full on. I mean, he's in the middle of a jam band right now. There's percussion. I won't even pretend to make the illusion, but it's everything. There's trumpets, more saxophone than the house band's playing. There's a cello off in the background. What's that? No, a stand-up bass. That's what they call him.
yes.
It's going wild. It doesn't have a good rhythm to it though. It's all sort of clashing. He feels odd.
Mm.
And the fourth is again a little more muted. Not very interesting. He's sitting with another guy. They're both just drinking beers, one beer each, leaning back, both staring at the stage. You can actually see they've got both of them, first of the four that you've seen, have bills on the table. They've been throwing, they're ready to throw some in.
So I'm taking it, man with a bunch of percussion instruments playing in a closet is probably our guy.
Yeah, I would say the second and third definitely have the most pointing towards them with 18. The third a little more likely with the suggestions, but it's possible that something is going on with the second. The first two you can probably write off.
Mm. I'm going to nudge whoever is next to me. One of you can choose to be next to me.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll be on the other side.
Yeah, I'll nudge you both and cock my head over to the third gnome.
I'm hiding in the back.
You'll see my head tap tap.
All right, target acquired.
We should
Are we
to see if they will escort him out, and then we could follow.
I wouldn't want to talk to them here. The boss seems very intimidating.
Are we going for deafness here?
What were you thinking?
Public display of debauchery.
Here? That's not a good idea.
I
Not
think
on this planet.
And also, I feel like it would have to be like a really big debauchery. Because that man mutated with different clothes on. I don't really know how we beat that.
Well, there's another way we make a public display. Flash some cash, and the manager might want to get to know us personally.
The manager?
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry, I keep thinking this gnome is the manager.
Bjorn, he has stolen a painting from a director of an organization he used to work for. I do not think he is smart enough to manage a business.
You don't have to be that smart.
Really?
Click is
I've
correct.
seen some really dumb managers.
I was so certain you had to be smart.
You have to be smart to do it well.
Well, he's a criminal, right? Maybe we make ourselves look like easy marks. He tries to manipulate us, steal from us, lead us down a dark alley, and you know who's waiting down the dark alley? The rest of the party.
That
But
sounds
he
like
also
so much
doesn't
fun.
look like. He also doesn't look like he's looking for prey, though.
He's a gnome, right, Pat? I'm a gnome. I'm just saying.
Oh, so we go with the honeypot.
That's not usually what I call it, but you know, say it to each their own.
What do you call it?
No.
You call it no?
For your sake, yes.
Question.
I get it. Okay. Message received.
How long has it been since I gave Click and Bjorn inspiration? Would they still have it?
It has been more than 10 minutes, so they would not. I believe inspiration lasts 10 minutes.
I think
It is, I will say it has been around a half an hour. So if it lasts an hour, they do still have it. If it lasts 10 minutes, they wouldn't. But I don't remember.
just to make sure I'm following along, we're going the seduction path or like friendship pal path words. I'm an eloquence bard.
I think we're doing seduction. I mean, it's up to Click.
I mean, don't I just look like seduction to you?
I love
Earlier today, you were a 5-year-old.
I forgot about that.
I would
I
like
will do
to
anything for French fries.
I was gonna
would
say, I
really
think
like
you have
to
mozzarella cheese.
specify that these are two separate personas. Please.
I am a woman of many faces.
Thank you.
Dun-dun-dun. Which alley am I supposed to take this person to?
I'm not over it.
Also, can
I will-
someone please stay in the bar with me? I'm scared.
I'm just disappointed Tenebris doesn't know about sexy baby technique.
Tenebris doesn't know so many things. The cult things, I got you. Normal things,
Oh my god.
I did forget to include in the recap, David, and I apologize because we did start the recording a little bit late, and I was trying to figure out what was missed because it started on the rooftop, and I was like, yeah, they left the thing, they went down to the rooftop, and then I remember we spent 45 minutes. We spent real time ordering and eating mozzarella sticks.
Incredible.
Using the correct restaurant, the one that was most likely to have the best mozzarella sticks, and then going there and getting mozzarella sticks and role playing eating all of them. I'm sure other conversation happened there too. That was the most important part. And
Bjorn pretended to be my dad.
Yeah,
Click did
because
pretend
even
to
though
be
money does
5.
not matter, we really wanted to make sure the waiter thought that Click was a child.
Yeah, I think it was also to be able to get the crayons and
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's what it
yeah.
was.
Yes, we had menu games, and then our waiter was an awkward teenage bug person,
Larkinite, yeah.
Larkinite, and it was very cute.
Which I realize now, I'm pretty sure I've only included 2 Larkinites in this campaign, and I'm pretty sure I've made them both very awkward teenagers.
Oh no. Is
The
that
Like
a
that is
genetic
the
thing?
only role I have played for Larkinites. Like, hey, I don't know what I'm really doing. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
just a
this
big
fearsome
grasshopper.
warrior race.
Pat, I feel like you're gonna go to a campaign and run a homebrew Larkinite. So I think that there's 2 ways we can go about this. I can stay behind with Click because I'll look less threatening, or I look at Bjorn and Levi. One of you could stay with Click because you'd be better able to protect her if something went down.
I
And I turn to Tenebris and go, I think the darkness is where you belong, don't you?
You don't get any. It's just a disappointed look of like, yeah.
I thought we were gonna try to get 10 on
I'm not a
stage
good.
one more.
No, we're not wingmanning today.
I hope that wasn't insulting to Tenebris.
No, not at all. Actually, you see sort of the. I am not insulted. You cannot read my emotions. I am not. It is fine. It's my lot in life.
Oh, thank you. Because Elior would have looked like he was worried he was insulting you.
Yeah.
And so I turn to the group and I say, all right, what do we think? Click, I think you have the right to pick.
Who stays with me? I more just need like someone to like be able to like do the wrist thing and let the group know that I'm fucked, you know? Like so that I don't have to blow my cover. I think anybody's fine.
We're supposed to wait until you're fucked to call people in?
No, no, again, that's not where this is going.
Could be fast.
Hey.
Never know.
Captain,
Yes, Levi.
I have full respect for your authority, but I'm just going to say I'm not gonna let her out of my sight. So you can tell me what to do, but I'm going to make sure she's okay.
Cool, so
I
I
am
pick
more-
him.
Yeah, I am more
In
the
my
jump out of the
brain,
darkness kind of person
Ellie-
anyway.
In my brain, after you said that, it cut away to like a chibi print of Elior looking up with Levi with like big gooey eyes that are tearing up, and he's like, yes, of course you can stay, I'll do anything for you. Most anything.
Yeah.
All right. I really need to do whatever people do in alleyways, so we should probably get going.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Before
We
I
shall
forget,
go smoke.
Damn it, is it too late to change teams?
You're the object of seduction.
Okay.
how is your hair done right now in game, Christina? I promise there's a reason I'm asking this and it's not creepy.
My hair is pretty consistently because hair does grow bigger in space, and she has historically not been allowed to leave the ship. She usually cuts it. She has it in pigtails, and she cuts each one with like a pretty dull blade of some kind, and so they are pretty rough chopped pigtails.
Okay, then I won't do what I was gonna do for the garment. I will very subtly, actually, no, I will do what I did for the garment. I will very subtly reach into my bag and you'll see movement around and maybe like a little glow of the colors that come out whenever Elior uses his magic, but nothing too crazy. And he is going to hand you 2 absolutely radical scrunchies that even have like glitter in them. And he's gonna slip them to you, and you have inspiration, and that's a D8 now, if you need.
I will
Help.
pick a special one. This one. I'm gonna
Wonderful.
need it. By the way,
Also,
no one checked my perception and my performance and persuasion are they're okay. They're not great. This is gonna be fine. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put them in.
I trust in you.
Levi starts to feel the newly kind of like minted tattooed eyeball on his third eye start to move, and he feels like it's kind of urging him to do something, and he kneels down to click I promise you this is not a sex thing, and it's purely for your own safety.
I feel like I've heard those words before, but go ahead.
I suppose that's fair. Levi will press his forehead against Click's forehead, and you'll see briefly Click gets a very brief image of a third eye on her forehead and then disappears. I would like to use my new Eldritch Invocation, Gaze of Two Minds. Use a bonus action to touch a willing creature perceive through its senses until the end of your next turn, as long as it's on the same plane of existence. You can take a bonus action to maintain the connection and extend the duration until the end of your next turn while perceiving through the other creature's senses. You benefit from any special senses possessed by that creature, and you can cast spells as if you were in your space or the other creature's space if you're within 60 feet of each other.
But does that take over my mental ability?
No. So essentially, I sense what you sense. So sight, smell, taste, hear.
Right, but does that block me from doing those things?
No.
No? Okay. Then I'm cool with that.
No. Yeah.
All right, cool. I just
It takes no agency away from you.
Okay.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Right,
yeah.
cool. That's cool. That's fine.
That's quite the ability, though.
That is pretty dope, which is why I was like, there's got to be like a caveat or something. Like, I bet I can't do anything.
I think it's balanced by the turns so that he can't just like be in another character throughout a fight and cast spells.
Right.
But out of combat, he can just keeps re-upping it, so it is no loss.
Okay.
That's dope.
Cool.
But also, yay for having agency. Agency is good.
I am going to wait for everybody to leave. And then I am going to do a quick outfit maneuver where I take off my work vest, hand it to Levi, tie my little undershirt up, and when I'm putting my hair ties in, I specifically leave in the one that's the special one. Obviously, I just put the sparkly one over it. And yeah, so now she kind of looks like she's actually supposed to be at the club instead of at like a workbench. But it's like a look now, you know, like she's like a club look. Okay, and then she's gonna walk over and she's gonna freak out a little bit, and it's gonna be fun. At his table, can you remind me like who's with him? Like cronies? Are there like what's the vibe?
So you are going up to the person you believe is Dovik, correct?
Okay. Are we not?
Could we?
While staff are still there?
I'm sorry, are we not what?
There was 4 staff ladies talking to him. Are we doing this now? Well, they're still there?
They don't seem to be talking to him like there's a problem. It seems to be like people who work for the establishment are providing him company.
I thought he was in trouble.
No, he is in the opposite of trouble.
Excellent. I'm in an alleyway.
I see I see what you can think on that though. I will say the only thing on your ability, David, is because it has to. Oh, he's not there. Well, he's focusing on it anyway, so that's perfect.
Oh, he has to concentrate on it.
It's he has to use his bonus action every turn because it's kind of mostly a combat thing, but it doesn't say it has to be combat, so it absolutely can work in this fashion. But because a bonus action in this sense would still happen every 6 seconds, he does have to kind of like he is looking through your senses. It can't not be, as far as I understand. I'll look deeper into it, but I think he has to be like in that
There he is.
mode.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
I heard
Hello.
you.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So you are heading over?
I'm gonna take Levi with me and kind of like dance our way over. And make it very nonchalant. Click is not good at this, and neither am I. Okay? We're gonna.
It is nothing. It's not about being good or bad. It's about having fun. So
That is definitely a thing that's happening. Let's go.
good.
All right. Yeah, you guys are dancing. The house music's going on. You can you actually hear there's a slight change to it. It sounds like another act is probably getting ready to come out on stage. But plenty of people are still kind of moving about right now. Yeah, you can see there's the four women are still kind of seated around in this kind of circular booth that that this gnome has set for himself. You can see he's currently telling a story. It's tough to tell exactly about what, but he's making a lot of hand gestures. He's talking about something really big as far as it seems. He keeps goes out every time he mentions it. And they just think he's so funny. And he will order another drink. His glass has been empty for a little bit, but he'll snap his fingers. You see Victor will make his way on over very quickly and seems to make a perception check actually.
Okay, those I'm not usually terrible at, but watch me fail this one. Ooh, 19 plus 3.
Very nice. You are able to make out as Victor will come over. He comes behind him, and it would be tough to tell exactly, but you are able to catch perfectly. Bar's a little loud. You're sure you don't hear it, but you can see it seems like he's asking if he wants the other drink. And you're able to make out probably sorry, I don't know why I just got straight. You're able to make out he goes would you like another vodka soda, Mr. Hartford? And without really even looking, he goes, yeah, come on. And then he gets back into telling his story to these girls. You keep dancing around. Do you try to make a beeline over? How are you handling this?
As Victor is walking away, I'm gonna slide in and I'm gonna go, oh, 2 vodka sodas, please.
Victor will give
And snap.
you Victor will give you one quick look and go, of course, miss. The gnome will kind of take a glance back at you. He gives kind of an odd look. He looks at you, he looks Levi, and will almost kind of rolls his eyes, and we'll turn back to the girls.
I will.
Oh,
When
I'm
he looks
sitting
at me, I
down
will.
with them at this point.
Oh, you sat down.
Oh yeah. I
Oh.
just sat down.
Okay, what were you gonna say,
Yeah.
Levi?
I was going to say when he looks at me, I'm going to feign disappointment. that to give him the indication that she chose to go talk to him over dancing with me.
Yeah, is there like any space next to him at all? Because if I can slide directly next to him and like I don't
So,
know, put
so
my
you
hand on
you
his
won't
leg or something,
you
I
won't
don't
be able
know.
to
It's
get
so
right next to him
risky.
because he's got effectively two of these women on either side of him in this booth. Um, you could definitely like squeeze in on the side, or if you wanted to come up, you might be a little short, but come up from behind. You're coming over because you're a gnome. Don't give me a look about me calling you short. It's not a height thing. Coming up from behind the booth might be tough for a gnome compared to a not gnome. But if you want to come in from one of the sides of the booth, you certainly could.
You have a little devil Bjorn on your shoulder. Just crawl under the table and get to
I
work.
was thinking that. Just between the legs, it's fine. Okay. Fuck, I don't know. I am going to, with authority. Okay. I'm gonna walk over with authority, and I'm going to tell the staff person that is directly next to him to move, or request very nicely, but in a like way, you know. Excuse me, I believe that's my seat.
Okay. I will say make a persuasion check with advantage from Levi's acting.
Ooh, an 18 and a 19 for a chemically induced 20.
Pat, prepare to get hit on by your own wife.
It's never happened before.
You walk up and you can see this elvish woman is kind of sitting on the edge of the booth, leaning in. She's just can't stop laughing at him. And you interrupt and ask her to move, and she gives you the sharpest look, and she starts to go, "Excuse me? Who the fuck do you think you?" And before she can even finish talking, goes, "Hey, Roxy, calm down.
Roxy.
Who's this? Who are you, sweetheart? Come here. What you got something to talk about? You want to talk about something? Roxy, go ahead and why don't you go ahead and girls, you want daiquiris? How about you get a round of daiquiris for the table, Roxy? Give some room for this new sweetheart." He starts pushing the other girl that's next to him a little bit further away. She can stay on the booth, but she's being kind of pushed from his side. And he goes, "Why don't you come on over here? Come on. What's your name?"
As soon as Roxy moves, I will climb on in there and like I'll pretend like yes. You have your hand raised.
Oh no, I was gonna wait until you explain. That's why I put my hand up.
Sorry.
Yeah. Look.
I am going to slide on in there and like pretend I'm like a little bit clumsy, like potentially like a little bit tipsy, and like kind of like bump into him. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my, I just heard your story. It was so funny, and I noticed you from across the bar, and I thought you were so cute.
What is this? Am I winning the lottery or something next week? Hang on. Yeah, Levi.
While this is a question for you, Pat. While I am doing Gaze of Two Minds, because that's a bonus action, am I also as an action during this interaction able to cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
I would like to cast Detect Magic on him or that area, I suppose.
Can I also like slip Roxy some creds? Like I kind of feel bad.
No,
No.
Okay.
no, you are a confident woman. I
No,
kind
so slip like regular like spending cash, you
We can't do,
probably
like,
could
little
get her a
taps?
little bit. No, not that. That would be a very difficult thing
cool.
to try and
That's
do.
fine.
To be fair, an establishment like this would likely have a physical credit like
Tokens or something.
transfer station, so you could have like chips, dollar bills to be able to throw that were worth full credits for high rollers and stuff like that. Maybe a place on the second ring might not have something that was quite that expensive though.
Gotcha.
Okay, sorry, you. I'll say this, Levi. Um, you're over with Click. It's a little difficult for you to kind of maneuver because I think you have to be in person. I mean, realistically, I think you'd be able to move over with her and then do your vocation when she leaves to not like have to walk across the dance floor without your own senses. Because I think once you do that, you have to stay in her senses until you drop it.
Yeah, so my thought was that once she makes the move over to him, I uh find a table or a chair somewhere that is like in good line of sight of their conversation. I sit down and I kind of get in that like gaze of two minds uh I don't know, mindset or whatever you want to call it. Um and then because I can cast from either where I am or where Click is, I'm going to cast Detect Magic from where Click is
Gotcha.
while the Gaze of Two Minds is active.
Gotcha. All right. So you cast Detect Magic. You can see at this table there is hang on. There is a decent amount of magic happening here in this park. So you get like a 30-foot radius from Click.
Really only curious about the guy.
Yeah. On him specifically. You see a ring that he's wearing that has some abjuration magic. And while it isn't visible, you are able to detect a necklace that he has with a pendant. And that seems to have some evocation magic.
Okay.
You notice that there is abjuration magic on the walls, there's some evocation on the table. All three of the remaining girls have enchantment magic on them. Sorry, illusion magic, not enchantment. There's lots of stuff happening here, but those are the two magical things you notice about him in particular.
All three girls have illusion magic on them.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. And remind me, our communication devices, are they like outwardly audio or is it like earpieces? I know we have like the wrist
It's a
communicators.
it does like a it's like a sonic type of communication, so it's You know what? This is how it works because it's based off of a real technology that we used to sell in phones at Radio Shack to construction workers. So
Okay.
it uses sonic vibrations to transmit the audio. So it is audio waves that are going through, but it's connected on your wrist. It goes through your bones and your skeleton, and it's how you actually hear it. Because we used to sell phones that used audio waves, and you could put it against your hard hat and still hear because the audio waves moved through. It was such a cool technology.
It's
And
wild.
in 10,000 years, they absolutely would be able to do that. So that canonically now is how your transmitters work until one of you doesn't have bones, and I gotta think of something else. But it is sonically. Tenebris, do you not
I'm
have
kidding.
bones?
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
I know Sud doesn't,
Hey,
but
Sud probably
he's got
doesn't have
networks.
bones.
He is able to Sud is able to transmit those frequencies and convert them. Any sort of warforged or
His
droid
technoskeleton.
is being fitted with a technoskeleton or sensors that are transmitting those frequencies into readable code for themselves.
Look, I have to work with the SimLab robots, and they have plastic bones. So I think Sud might just have something like that.
I love it.
And unlike Sud, these robots also do have detachable vaginas, but that's a whole separate story.
That does sound like a separate story, but one that I probably want to hear like later.
Where do you get one of these robots?
Stop.
What
I
kind of?
told you you didn't.
I don't have a partner. What kind of? Nick?
Honey, I told you you didn't tell them this story.
I didn't tell you all about the genital closet last week?
No,
Oh,
you
the
didn't.
genital
did not.
closet?
No.
Yeah.
I ran into one of those in
Okay.
Cyberpunk, and I thought that was just a thing in Cyberpunk.
Nope.
That
Also
was
for
a fun
nursing sim
shop.
labs. You gotta swap
Oh.
that vagina. You gotta swap to one that can, bump out a baby or be catheterized.
Yeah.
Different
no.
shape,
Do
different
you
size,
have to
different
do
diseases.
that?
Yeah.
I don't have to. I just have to record video of it.
He chooses to.
Why?
Okay, before-
OnlyFans, Christina. It's a
Yeah.
big market.
Academia is in crisis. We're selling whatever we can.
Another Harvest Moon.
I love it. It's amazing, but why?
Sexy CPR dummy gets pumped.
Do not.
Oh
have a
no!
picture on my phone from when we did CPR at Mayfair, and I didn't fucking.
Yeah.
It's just a baby on the floor. And every time I try and go and clean up my files, there's a fucking picture of a baby on them, and I'm like, what the fuck is this picture? And that's remind me of when we did CPR for the certifications.
I'm too late for the joke, but I do need to say it. Oh no, you're breathless. Or did I take your breath away?
Get in the closet.
Yeah. So he's not even really done the story because not only is there a genital closet with all sorts of shapes, sizes, and sex-based genitalia, because there's also penises.
Oh yes.
When you remove the genitals, you see the bones inside the robots. They are plastic bones. And we were with Caitlin and Allison having dinner, and Caitlin nearly choked on her food and was like, "There are bones."
That makes it so much cooler though.
You actually have to be careful because the bones are pretty sharp, and if you leave the pregnancy dummy in the harnesses overnight, the bones can break through the skin just by the amount of pressure put on them.
I was worried that you were gonna say there's like a universal.
Yeah, I was also scared.
And you just plug and play these vaginas, and I have never felt more inferior. I'm so glad you didn't say that.
No, you can swap them around to an extent, but
First,
you have
the
to,
AI came for the data analysts, and I said nothing because I wasn't.
well, the head of the sim lab, but I've also advised Mark, who does all the tech stuff, to stop leaving the vaginas in views of just visitors walking down the hall. Especially when he takes out the uterus with it, along with the robo umbilical cord. It's a lot just for random people to see.
That would ruin my day.
That would listen. Did they do surgery? Can I get one of those?
A robo umbilical cord or just a detachable uterus?
No, just the one where I could just remove everything.
I mean,
Do not
this is
want
kinda
this
cool.
right now. Thank you.
Yeah, just every sort of one day a week. We're like, nope.
Yeah, no,
Well, then
no,
you
thank
bring a hot someone home, and you remember that you detached your uterus that week, and you're like, I need elements of that. Give me like 5 minutes.
I need about half of this.
I don't need any of that. If these vaginas are plug and play, you've got one that is already prepped.
Prepped and pre.
No,
Imagine like
no, no, because
Imagine-
I have DI experience, and now we're getting into EV probes, and there's nothing sexy about that.
Wait until
So,
this fucking gnome guy
you
hears that I have
notice-
a plug and play vagina.
Oh, guess
I got
what?
one
Meet me
warming
in
up
the
back at
alley
my
for more
apartment.
information.
So
Yeah,
you
I
notice a ring and a pendant.
I love you, honey.
cool.
Stop
all right,
leaving the
so
vaginas around for the visitors.
We also told him to stop leaving the blood and piss out. He's like, they love seeing the fake blood and piss. They love
hey
it.
Johnny, welcome home. How's your first day? So apparently there's a vagina closet at work.
I got locked in the closet with all the vaginas and penises.
Gotta go back.
It
Oh
was,
my God,
it was
no
like
way,
that
we
go
scene
back to
in
the
Labyrinth with all the
closet.
hands, but it was just all genitals.
It's so many genitals. We don't. I guess we have enough robots for them,
Oh shit.
but it's a lot of genitals. It's also where we keep the VR glasses. I learned because it's one of the most secure rooms at the university.
honey,
And they
you
pair
can't-
well together.
Perfect
Honey,
storm.
I was gonna say you can't tell me that the VR headset's in the same room as the multitudes of vagina.
Oh yeah,
This is
only
true.
one of them
So
that
those
are
This
websites are
closet has been.
expensive.
Like if you can like write like draw a map, if I was to enter through the front door, how I
I
Get
just
to the
want
vagina
links.
closet.
Just
Just send me links.
Just I just had this really ridiculous memory come in my head that YouTube was serving us these commercials for like a week, and I couldn't figure out where they were coming from. Of just this sex toy that they were marketing as like it's even better than the real thing. You won't ever need a girl when you've got this sleeve of realistic, amazing skin-like texture. It will have you going crazy. And now I'm just imagining this happening in the vagina closet and
oh man.
all right.
so he has a ring.
And a pendant.
Hey,
and a vagina.
yeah,
No, that's
FY,
fine.
click FY. He's got some magic shit on him. I see ring, some sort of necklace, and I think the chicks got some sort of illusion shit either on them or I don't know. Just at the very least, keep your eyes peeled for any funky shit.
At this point, I think I'm just guessing that the illusion magic is just to make them look like prettier.
Happy.
Oh, like hotter?
Yeah. Like to like
Ah.
fix what they think are flaws or whatever.
Gotcha.
I'm
Gotcha.
not gonna put too much stock into that. Click doesn't know it's evocation magic, but that pendant's a little scary. I don't love that. That's fine. What I'm just gonna giggle and laugh at everything he says, whether it's funny or not, and wait until Victor gives us our drinks, and then we'll I'll just continuously get friskier and friskier until I'm like, oh, I think I need some air after maybe like half the drink. I think I'm gonna go out for a smoke. Do you want to join me?
He'll be in the middle of telling a story that most of these ladies have already heard. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you get a little stuffy. I guess a little stuffy in here. Yeah, I could go for a smoke. I suppose. Yeah, hang on. Let me. He'll take his drink and Oh, all right. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to make you, come before you finish. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Got a girl.
He does seem a little flustered at that. The girls aren't very happy with you.
As I
And
imagine they wouldn't be.
and he will he'll kind of look around. He'll toss a couple dollars on the table, and then he'll start to get up. He'll kind of start pushing you too, and go, yeah, I think I could use a little air too. Um, I'll see you later, Angie. Thanks for a good time.
Don't you worry, ladies. He'll be back in one piece. And I'll grab his hand and lead him out the door. Oh God, my magic wand went down.
He'll start trying to ask you some questions. I don't think I've seen you around this place before. You new in town?
Of course I am. You'd remember me. I'm just passing through, sweetheart.
I didn't catch your name before. What can I call you?
That's because I didn't give it to you. Call me Kay.
Okay. All right. K. Levi. So I'll say following, you can follow or keep the senses up, but I don't think you'd be able to follow with keeping the senses up.
Hey, yeah, sorry, I should have clarified. I'm dropping the senses. I'm following them.
Cool. Yeah, you guys will get out. You're in the alleyway with the couple bouncers. They don't seem like they're too focused right now.
I'll pull him into the alley, like where the party is, and like pull him like closer to be distracted as I assume they're gonna come approach us. At that point, keyword, code word, click, 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 click. Beacon, help. I did the thing.
Tenebris would like to reach out from the shadows and place their hand on his shoulder.
Nick.
Now, I want to cast Shocking Grasp, but I want to just sort of like, I'm not damaging this man. I just want to sort of
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will say he is just following you. He's pretty interested, and you guys get away into this kind of more secluded alley, and he will take out a this kind of metallic pack, open it up. He's got some long cigarettes, it looks like. The smell's a little off. You're not sure. It's probably some kind of drug. He will put one in his mouth, hand it towards you, click, you order these sweet. I roll them myself. It's a special blend, and I imagine that's probably right around when you were able to grasp.
I'm going to take it from him before she does that.
Okay, yeah, you grab it. I'd say
I thought Click was immediately signaling. I'm not until Click signals.
perfect.
Oh no, I'm signaling the second I get into the alleyway. I did the fucking thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just
imagine
also am taking as
you-
you're grabbing.
You can see her and you're grabbing it as it goes. Go ahead and
To attack him.
so you don't have to do your go ahead and roll your d8 for damage. You won't actually have to do any damage, so I'm just interested in this.
4.
4. Okay. You grab.
He also can't have opportunity attacks until the start of his next turn. Not
Awesome.
that doesn't matter. Because we would never fight.
He
Not here.
he sort of tenses and jolts. He's not far from the ground, but he will fall to it. Kind of down, like on like one knee, kind of off to the side on like an elbow. Jeez, what the fuck is that? And he will glance back. He looks right at you, Tenebris, and kind of through you. I don't fucking understand.
What's in those? What's in those?
Did you see that? I just got fucking like. Oh, I did not like that.
Ooh, sorry, that seems
He
uncomfortable.
kind of gets himself up a little bit.
Bring out my alchemy jug. Do you need some
He
more?
he
I'll try to.
it's a little from his intoxication. Yeah, oh, you offer him some of that?
Sure, why not? I have some wine in a jug in an alley. It's fine.
I can't turn down a little wine. Yeah.
It'll probably ease whatever nervousness you must be feeling. Friends! Signal!
I have done the
Yeah.
thing.
He actively looks at you again, Tenebris.
I'm gonna like step forward this time to be like, no, I do hi actually existing.
Oh fuck! It truly he rolled a 1 on his perception. He truly there was shadow in front of him, and now it is become ethereal. Because I'm not ready to die. I swear, I've been mostly good. I take care of my grandmother and everything.
We're not dying.
Oh, thank God. I spilled a drink on me, sweetheart. This is not piss.
Nobody was asking. I'd like to sort of step over him so I'm blocking the alleyway.
I'd have to imagine that at this point Levi is like coming in from that side, and between the
Be
three
on
of
the
us,
same
we
side.
are cornering him to the wall.
Pet, I think we have enough firepower for one gnome, so can I be kind of playing lookout? Like in my mind, I've climbed up a fire escape and I'm watching like whatever is the more high traffic end of the alley.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
And what are you doing, Levi, as you come in?
Levi, you have my vest. Toss it
Toss
What a
over.
it
waste
to
of
her.
20.
I'm gonna untie my jacket or untie my shirt. I'm gonna put on my vest. I'm gonna take out the sparkles, and I'm gonna show my true self. And then I am going to. Christina is gonna remember what the fuck we're asking this guy. What are we asking this guy?
We need to know about the painting. But Elior hasn't shown up yet. I feel like I'm a little bit deeper down the alleyway to try to hide.
That's fine.
So now I'm coming out of the shadows, but I'm coming out not meek, but it's like very non-threatening. So it's simultaneously kind of intimidating because he's stepping out of the shadows, but he's also like really friendly. It's
It doesn't
Yeah,
look like the guard dog and then the boss just has followed. No, that's fine.
Can I just be also very menacing and the counter from Meek to what the fuck is like throwing him off also? I'm just trying to give advantage anywhere I can. Thanks.
oh yeah. Elior will go. I'm sure you have questions.
We still have wine if you want wine.
And if you answer our questions, there will be nothing to worry about.
And you should be pretty truthful, because with these ladies, it's not gonna end well for you if you're not. I mean, and Levi will lean against the wall of the alleyway and smoke a cigarette and watch the show.
Bjorn, what did you get for your perception?
Nat 20.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes, you did. From your vantage point, the bouncers are smoking something. It's a kind of thick, oily smoke that they get. You've seen this around a little bit. It's called a blitz stick. It is a low grade addictive hallucinogenic that is supposed to give pretty positive experiences from your own memory, kind of let you relive things you want to. It's very easy to get addicted to it because those good things, those good times that you want, not only do you get to relive, but the more you relive them, the more your memory kind of changes and enhances them. You blitz stick the same memory 20 times, you're in ecstasy. And you can tell these guys, the way they're doing it, it lets you kind of float a little bit. You can still be in your surroundings, but it's kind of like daydreaming. For someone that stands in front of a door all day, it's great for them. You can tell this is fresh. It's going to be almost impossible for them to really stay level for a good 5 to 10 minutes while they ride that high. They're out. You spot, because of a distortion in some lights across town, a drone. It is camouflaged, but you can spot it's moving in a very sort of similar pattern, back and forth, kind of. It takes you a little bit to notice that it's going in a circle instead of back and forth, just because of how the difference in distortion goes. But you are able to get, it's probably about 5-6 feet across, definitely has combat capabilities, moves pretty quickly. You assume probably, I guess I won't tell you what you assume. It where it is, how it's maneuvering, it would be very likely that it is part of a citywide enforcement type of deal. It isn't very close to where you are. In fact, you can tell it isn't, unless it's doing some sort of wall breaking. It isn't able to see the alleyway that you are actively in. It can just see the entrance of the alleyway to this bar from like one of its circles. It's a little bit further out. But with a nat 20, you would effectively, you can tell that they have invisible surveillance in this city. Is more what you get with that.
Gotcha. I'll probably still warn the team about its location, um, just so no one accidentally wanders into its view.
And I will say, because it's a nat 20 and you specifically took like this neat high point surveillance thing, you notice, and I will say you don't have this up front. This is a, over the course of watching the rest of this event take place, you will be able to gather there are somewhere between 3 to 5 rats that are very obviously communicating about something. They are in and out of the alleyway. They are taking note of what you are doing, and they are very clearly moving back and forth and communicating some sort of message in a fashion. Rats do not move like that normally.
Um,
It's tough to tell if it's 3 or 5 just from how some of the movements, that one can be in one spot a little too quickly. But you absolutely, with a nat 20, it's more than coincidence. They're doing something.
is there any the two thoughts I immediately have are robo rats or cranium rats, but I assume these look just entirely like normal rats.
They
They're
look
just very
entirely
smart?
like, no, I would say you in fact can rule out, you almost can positively rule out both of those. They
Okay.
seem to be from, without any detailed or arcane investigation, they seem to be normal rats, but their behavior is not normal whatsoever.
Are they close enough that I could like break off some food and just like leave it to them for now? Just be like, you don't have to worry about me. Or are they like far away?
They're a little far away from where I imagine you would be.
Okay.
You could probably, if you wanted to share, like as you start to get that, share with one of the teammates, like, hey, drop like some a ration or something. You could definitely do that. But from where you are, I'd say that there's probably none that are noticeable to your point.
Yeah, I'll go on private comms with Tenebris. Tenebris, you know how you stole 2 of the extra mozzarella sticks and put them in your pocket?
No.
You need to break off a little bit of one of those and toss it behind you.
No.
Is Elior alright? What's wrong
No,
with Elior? Jennifer immediately like doesn't turn around, but like moves to and then remembers and it's like,
no, I just need you to feed a rat. It'll make more sense later.
oh
Maybe.
yes, of course. I'm gonna do like half of a mozzarella stick and I'm gonna like hold it down until the rat comes to eat it. How friendly these rats.
Ooh, what was that?
I don't know. That was
IRL,
loud.
big
Sorry,
boom.
we just got a bang.
Big boom.
Like thunder?
Like like big boom.
Like cannon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Something weird.
Louder, deeper
Not
than
thunder.
a firework.
Not a gunshot.
Not a gunshot. Not thunder.
like an explosion?
Yeah,
little
kind
bit.
of.
Can you see anyone like
No.
in the streets or like
No.
checking out their doors or?
No,
They're
it
just, like,
came
in a
from like the
neighborhood.
area of the park, or maybe St. John's. I'm gonna tell myself it was just kind of a big firework. I will say,
We'll look at the Danvers Facebook page very soon, and something will be on there. Don't worry.
yeah,
The
absolutely.
Entis will be on it.
Just holding out a piece of the mozzarella stick, one won't come up to you. One won't come that close to you to get food.
Jennifer, reaffirming her lack of Disney princess status, will chuck it politely behind and then continue facing so the rat can in its own time.
I'll say within 30 seconds, by the next time you look, it's gone. All right.
Bjorn?
Question.
Yes.
Bjorn, when you tell everybody about the drone, do you say there's invisible shit happening?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty specific.
Can I please cast the invisibility?
Yeah.
Just in case there's this magic stuff on the sky, there's invisible shit happening. I'm just gonna cast it just in case
Yeah.
There might be nothing. I had it for free in the last campaign, so I want it all the time now also.
Yeah. With that, you see a drone circling the neighborhood right beside you. Not the drone's not right beside you, but like the nearby neighborhood. Yeah, it's about 5 feet across. You can see with your see invisibility, you can tell it is equipped with blasters. And I would even say with see invisibility, you can't really make it out. You can tell that there are others of these further. You have just a bit of a line of sight kind of like across the way, and you can kind of see a similar shape again, kind of just circling, almost like a little patrol bot.
But it seems like the only invisible things that are happening are those drones.
Nothing else that catches your eye right now.
All right.
So you
I'll let everybody know that they're armed and dangerous. Also, they're not just security, like scouting.
He's on the ground. He looks to you, Elior, having kind of spoken to him. What the fuck? I'll fucking sue you all. This is unbelievable. I pay my debts.
First, I have pretzels in my mouth that I'm supposed to be facing. The drones would. I'm not seeing them, so maybe the answer to this question is you don't know. But are they listening to things? Like, would that be a reasonable conclusion?
I would say from I don't know if I would say Bjorn and Click would both have a decent idea that the height that they are at, their cameras are definitely picking up a lot. Their microphones would need to be very good to be able to pick up anything more than city noise at the height that they are at. It's unlikely that they are listening. It's certainly possible, with what you've seen, but from a distance, it's much more likely that they are visual and security focused more than auditory and surveillance.
So we need to make it look like this is normal and okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Nope, never mind.
It also
He's not gonna let me do that
notably
anymore.
this doesn't seem like you are the alleyway you are in currently does not seem to be in very good view
Okay.
of this patrol's route, which is what Bjorn was able to notice. Not only did he see them,
Right.
but it doesn't seem to really be getting to that.
And the rats are just acting weird. They're not.
Yeah, I will say none of the rest of you would probably even notice a rat. If you do, you see just one scurrying. You would all think the activity any of you might see from any rats seems completely normal. Running behind dumpsters, scurrying to get a mozzarella stick, very completely normal stuff. Bjorn being able to have that high level view across time can see patterns and meetings. They're talking to each other. They're going off to do things. Two are doing things at a certain time. One causes a distraction, and he sees one of you take a look while another crosses a path. So you don't quite see the activities they're doing. They're up to something, and Bjorn can catch that.
All right. Elior is going to turn to the man and say, I really am sorry to disturb you, but I have a question. Are you familiar with an antique shop a couple rings up from here? And I want you to tell me what his reaction to that is, Pat.
It's probably great and fine and awesome.
Probably has no idea.
Make an inside check.
Ben just said the thing, but he was muted that I'm worried about, which is that we picked the wrong gnome. So I'm trying to make sure.
Oh my god, I put all this work in.
I got an 8 again because no one likes my insight rolls to be good.
He's tough to read. He looks at you.
But don't you have advantage because we're all helping? Because his reaction.
I will say, yeah, you can have advantage because you
visual.
all cornered. He thought he was going out to smoke with some hottie, and all of a sudden he's on the ground, and someone he thought was death just like shocked him to his knees, and
Yeah.
now Death's team is here to ask him some questions.
Yeah, nat 20 for a 23.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm
Woo!
fucking AM. What?
Yeah, no, uh-huh.
The look of confusion could be mistaken for some really good acting. But there's no string of fear behind his emotions. There's no, well, there is actually, but it's not the pang of like, oh fuck, I'm caught. It's a curiosity fear. It's he doesn't really know what's happening. And when you mention the antique store, he still doesn't seem to know what's happening.
I probably should have asked what his name was, huh?
Oh, he's using a pseudonym because he's trying to hide his identity.
Oh yeah.
But I can still use this to my advantage.
I go, I don't fucking antique. No, I don't. What the fuck is this about?
We'll get there, Elior says and moves a little bit closer. Well, your team that you were with, have you received any new memberships lately?
What the what?
Elior is just going to drop and go, Sir, I am trying very, very hard to be subtle and discreet right now for your satisfaction. I would really appreciate it if you could just humor me. Have you had anybody new join your organization recently? Just yes or no.
He he seems a little panicked. He's kind of like sitting down. His hands on the ground. He's kind of like reaching on himself. He's trying to find something. I don't fucking know anything that you're talking about. What do you want from me? I don't. I got some money. I got a couple hundred credits on me. Is that what you're looking for? Nine Fingers is gonna fucking cut your heads off if he thinks you're roughing people up outside his bar.
Elior, in a very different way than normal, that he would ever act in front of everybody, just as he's babbling on, just like very slowly holds his hand up with like a neutral expression on his face, as if to say stop. If you help us, we could help you out. We're really only here for some questions. And would you really be inclined to answer a stranger?
Can I peer over this man who's sitting on the gnome who's sitting on the ground? When Elior says, "Would you be inclined to answer questions from a stranger?" To remind him that death just popped out from her eyes.
I've been on this planet long enough to know that people don't open up easily here, and sometimes the only way I can get answers to questions that will serve the greater good is if I pull you into an alleyway and just ask you. So I'm going to ask you one more time. And I have this like pleading look in my eyes, like, please don't make me make my goons destroy you as I do this. Has there been any recent additions to your organization? Yes or no?
I mean, yeah, we hired this intern like a week ago. He's pretty shit. He hasn't got anything. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Elior goes, so you also don't like this intern?
No, who likes interns? They don't know anything. You teach someone for months and then they leave.
Yeah, it's
What
really.
is this about?
Elior goes, he wouldn't also happen to be a gnome, would he?
No, he's some buff human guy that taught something.
Am I getting the sense that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he is the new member, or is he just genuinely confused as to what the hell is going on here?
Within that 20, this guy is like he is panicking because he can tell things aren't going well for him, but he does not have a fucking idea what you are asking him. He sincerely is like, he's telling you someone joined his organization because you seem interested in that. You get the impression he is telling you all of the truth that he knows. He does not seem to get what you are getting at.
This is not the guy, is it, Pat?
Lunar had to go get food. Have we asked this man whether his name?
No, I have intentionally skirted it because I'm afraid the rats are communicating to the drones. So I don't want to trip anything up.
Thank you.
All right.
Are there any rats in our very close vicinity?
Make a perception check.
Mm, 15.
Right now, no, but about 20 seconds ago, you saw one run past the same place where Tenebris had thrown a mozzarella stick.
I'm gonna like sit crisscross applesauce right next to him because he's on the ground, right?
Yeah, he's still on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce and look very different cute than I looked inside the bar. I'm just gonna be like, "Hey," and I'm gonna whisper in his ear, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, we know what's up. We're trying to save you, dude." You want to try again? You dummy? Sorry, I'm not as nice as they are.
He it's not what it looks like.
Do you need more wine? What the fuck do you need, dude?
Can you can
Elior's gonna look at Click and go, "Oh no, Lunar, go first."
I'd like to loom over him again and telepathically. Luna remembers the name.
Dirk?
I'm gonna loom over him, and in his brain he's gonna hear, "Are you Dovik Reed Hollow or not? Answer me."
My name's Benny Hartford. I don't know. I don't know Dovic Reed Holland. I promise I don't.
Is he lying, Pat?
He is not.
Okay.
It's telepathic, so you don't actually hear that.
You
But
Oh, fair.
Elior, you're during, like, I'd imagine as Tenebris looms over him, you imagine something is happening. Aside from the fear for his life, you're not getting any
Oh, yeah.
changes in his emotion that he's trying to fool this presence. And Tenebris, you get very much, he answered very quickly.
Elior, not really knowing that Tenebris just spoke in this man's brain, proceeds with what he was going to do, which is, no, I don't think that he's our guy. Elior is going to walk up to him. "I'm so sorry. This must have been really stressful. Let me start over. I'm currently on an assignment on one of the upper rings. There's a individual, a gnome, who tends to frequent this bar, who's been going around playing all sorts of terrible tricks on local businesses. I am aiming for deception, Pat, but it's close
Okay.
enough to the truth that maybe this will give us some hints. Does that make sense? We work for a very, very private organization. That's all I'm going to say about it. So we just needed to ask. Looks like we got the wrong guy."
And this is how you ask?
Well, I look around the alley and I look at the bar. It just seemed to fit the mood. And like I said,
would you have answered in the bar?
like I said before,
If you asked me my name in the bar, yes, I would have told you. My
Yeah,
name
but
is
I
Benny
wouldn't have believed
Hartford.
you, so that's really, I guess that's a me thing. I'm
Victor,
sorry.
the waiter called me Mr. Hartford. You could have asked him.
the
I was
person,
sitting with four women that work there.
the
Yeah, you
person
made it
really-
I
really
know them by
easy to
name.
make my way in there, by the way. You should probably be better about that.
You fooled me. I thought you liked me.
I did
Elliot-
like you.
You laughed at my stories. Did you not think they were funny?
They
I
were
see.
funny.
I see David's hand up, but Elior is going to
sorry.
interject with, "Our guy's been using a pseudonym. So if I'd asked you at the table in front of all of your friends, you could have been lying."
I don't understand what a little dragon has to do with me lying about my name.
Go ahead, David.
How far into this whole interaction is Levi going to start getting a sense that that we don't have the right gnome, or we may not have the right gnome?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Now.
Anyway, I imagine like Levi has enough like social intelligence to get a sense around the same time everyone else is. Okay.
Around the same time,
So-
Click starts re-putting up the sparkles in her hair and taking the dress off and handing it back to you and tying up the shirt.
Tenebris
We're
while
back in there, aren't
conversation
we?
with Bjorn
that
about
sounds
how do we erase memories.
while they're kind of like trying to smooth things over with this rando, Levi's gonna send a private message to Bjorn and say, "Hey, babe, did you see any like other greasy fuckers leave the club while we were interrogating this apparently random gnome?"
Pat, I imagine I didn't see anyone else, did I?
You saw two people leave the establishment. Neither of them were known to you guys.
No, honey, I think all the gnomes are still in there.
Right. All right.
Feels weird to be classified like that, but okay.
I'm just using your species.
Let's go. We gotta go back in there. Let's go pick another one.
Now wait a minute. First of all, do we
should
need to
probably be
change
smarter
up?
about this one.
What?
Do we need someone else to do this? Because they've all seen. I mean, like this gnome's gonna go back in and he's gonna be pissed off.
A little bit, yeah.
Sorry,
Ellie,
he
what-
can't hear you. He can't hear you.
Why don't we maybe not detain? I'll leave my jug with wine in it, and then he.
I
can
was
have
gonna say some
that.
credits.
Also, maybe some of those probably too.
Yeah, Tenebris is gonna actively sort of lean down, crouch, and hand him a business card.
Wait, no, don't
Wait,
give
your
him the
business cards require 2 hands?
My,
They
shoot
would.
the business card
my-
from across the
my
alley.
business card.
Oh,
not
your
the
business card.
Imperial Agency. My business. You know the one that's blank if you can't read it.
Oh, right.
And also giving business cards with two hands is a very
It's a Eastern thing.
Yeah.
It's a respect.
Oh, really?
And there's gonna be like a note. Are there credit
I
notes?
just thought you had really big.
yeah. If you don't have a way to immediately transfer credits, there's effectively like a QR code system that
But
you can.
there was
you can
bills
put
to
through.
throw at the strippers.
Oh yeah. You can so there were bills. Those were like the standard cash bills. You can transfer for credit notes. We can say if you wanted to do some of that, you can.
I'll
you can
have like a
transfer for those.
QR code then that has 5 credits.
He'll take us.
We have made a mistake. I am sorry. But you are not dying today.
Well, I will say, that's a pretty good silver lining, and honestly, an apology goes a pretty long way. So, thank you. You said something about wine before I got knocked down to the ground, though. Could we maybe do a little Mets?
Here. Sorry, you don't have cups. I should
I
really.
don't
get on
really
this.
care about cups.
Cool. Yeah, this is a post way post COVID. People probably forgot about that. It's fine. Let's go.
Elior is going to turn back to him and say, "But there still could be a way that you could help us. Has there been any new gnomes that have joined your organization recently? Or have you ever seen any gnomes that hang out around here a lot?"
I mean, my organization, I work for a credit card company, so we got a lot of gnomes. We got all kinds. I don't know that that's gonna help you though. Here though, I mean, I won't say that there's not a few of us that tend to hang out in this area. I don't listen. We don't all know each other, but
Oh, of course.
there's a few regulars.
Elior realizes
said-
he put himself into a rhetorical trap because he's trying to say, I was about to say, oh, the only descriptors we got was that it was a gnome and really greasy.
He seemed like a shitty, greasy, alcoholic gnome, no life, who would steal, part of a criminal
Productive rent girls,
organization.
yeah.
We thought he was you, but
We were told to find the lamest dude at the bar.
And we
he'll
did.
go. I don't. You said the name Dovik Reed Hollow. I never heard that before. But Vicky South Street, he's in the bar right now. That's the only Vic I know. I don't know. I mean, there's Victor, the bartender. He's not a gnome though. But Greasy Gnome. I guess you didn't say Greasy.
Nope.
You
No.
might
keep
even
going.
say that. You might say that. You know, it's someone that maybe is a. What did you say happened? I'm a little interested now. Drinking a little more of the wine.
Oh, like I said, very, very private. And,
Oh, sure.
and Elior looks both ways and goes, and I meant what I said. Very discreet. Trying to be like, we won't tell anybody that this happened. We're not gonna
Oh, sure.
silly your name about it, kind of thing.
I'll go, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll try again. And you said his name, Pat, and it has
Vic
flown.
something.
He said he shared the name Vicky
Vinny.
South Street.
Vicky South Street.
That
All right.
sounds like a greasy motherfucker to me.
And Vicky, the next time you see us, it really will. If you ever
Oh,
again,
sorry,
Um,
no. Oh, sorry.
Vicky is the other
This
guy.
gentleman's name is Benny Hartford.
and
he
Benny,
he told you that there was a Vicky South Street in the bar.
and Benny, if you ever do see us again for some unlikely reason, please know that it would only be to help you, because I really appreciate your help.
Can you tell us slightly more about Vicky South Street so we don't get it wrong this time? Like, what does this motherfucker look like? And what are some key identifiers, please?
He's kind of a greasy gnome.
Okay.
He's usually a bit of a loner. He likes the ladies, but he doesn't like to. He's not schmoozing in public. He'll usually catch one, bring him back to his place. He's got kind of short hair, kind of olivey skin. Usually drunk, if I'm honest. He hangs out here a lot.
That's Elior thinks that's our guy.
Did you do something wrong?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, you gonna fuck that guy up? Like I get the impression this wasn't gonna go very well for me tonight. I mean, I made out a few credits, thank you very much, but I got the impression from being on the ground and all you standing around me that I wasn't probably gonna go home tonight, at least with all my fingers and toes. Is that what you're gonna do to Vicky? Because he's a
Elior
son of
will-
a bitch.
Elior's gonna lean over and say,
What do you know about Vicky that I can use?
Well, he's a shit poker player if he's not cheating. That's what I know about him. And I will say, while your attempt very much worked on me, Vicky is into large women.
So I'm gonna pick death for this one.
Sorry, what did you say he's into? Because I said men at the exact same
Oh,
time.
sorry.
Said something.
He said large women.
Yeah, no, I'm up. I'm up.
That's your turn. It's your
Just
turn.
woman
Tap
I'm
we
so
out.
got.
scared. I'm
I
so
start taking out
scared.
the sparkles and I hand them over to you.
I don't think you can transfer your bardic inspiration, but the
No, but I need to figure out how
yes, that's fair.
scrunchies would even
Um,
with my hair. I'm gonna spend the rest of the conversation doing that.
Eliora will say, "Okay, look at the worst thing that's going to happen to Vicky is that I'm going to ask him some questions, and if he answers the questions, he will be allowed to continue along his way."
Well, that's a bummer. All right.
But he will be very frightened.
That works for me.
Benny, so sorry again. Please enjoy your night and thank you.
What a weird fucking night.
Can I go?
Yes, please go.
He'll take one last swig of the wine, hand you back the ale, and goes, "They'll just put my drinks on my tab. I'm not going back in there." And start walking past you. Goes, "Geez, that's a rat." And going,
As soon as he leaves, Elior is going to just kind of crouch down for a second, put his hands and his head in his hands, and just be like, "Oh God."
I crouch down next to Elior and look you right in the eyes and say, Captain, why did we not start with his name? Because I don't know the rats are surveilling.
Yeah.
I just fed one.
Just based on some intel from Bjorn. I feel icky.
I'm gonna hand you the other half of the
You
mozzarella
didn't
stick.
have to lead him out here.
Elior's gonna take the mozzarella stick
I
and
need
just
a
be like,
fucking drink.
Look, if it's any consolation, you did a damn good job.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Okay,
Elior's
Hey, you know
gonna
that
take,
skeevy thing you did? You did it so good.
as soon
You
as
did
you
the
hand
best, man.
that's
Elior
fair.
the mozzarella stick, he's going to take the mozzarella stick and immediately pass it to Click as she's saying that.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
oh, yeah.
somehow at the same time take the jug of wine and the mozzarella stick and try to fit them both in my mouth.
Elior stands up and like starts to go like actually starts to get a little like trying to shake something off of him. Ugh.
Okay, that guy was way too easy, and I kind of felt that that was way too easy. I don't think we're gonna get the actual guy out here.
You don't have to get him out here. He's gonna leave at some point and we can just follow him. Oh God, that feels gross.
Captain, if it's any consolation, I mean, we're not gonna bat 1,000 at this. You know, we're gonna make mistakes. It happens. You just be thankful that he wasn't high enough up the food chain that he had his own goons that will come after us.
Elior's gonna stop, sort of like he's still kind of like icky, like icked out about something, but he stops, kind of shaking it off, and is like, "You're right. Sometimes you can do everything perfect and still lose, and sometimes you can do everything wrong and still be okay." Thank you, Levi. I think that we have our guy now, and I would love team input on what we do next.
If he likes
And
large women,
I
do
refuse
have
to
seduce
make
him?
Click do that again. Sorry, Lunar, what did you say?
If he likes large women, do I have to seduce him?
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I do not have Click's proficiency in.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have proficiency in whatever the fuck that was.
I do not
just
have
went,
proficiency in whatever Click just managed to pull out of their ass.
This is absolutely not what's canonically happening, but I feel compelled to share that in my brain, as you are delivering that, you have taken your very big, beautiful hair and stuffed them into
Oh,
pigtails like
no.
Clicks.
No, that's exactly. I've put it like I've got it halfway because it's sort of like smoking out, and I've lifted.
And so you look like that, going, I do not think this is going to work.
I do not think it's going to work.
Oh my
I'm willing to do it if we need to. Not gonna
I have
work.
I have an idea. But again, I don't know. You should know by now my ideas are a bit riskier, but I'm more than willing to do it to save anyone from doing anything they're uncomfortable with.
We're not putting you in drag.
We're not.
Fuck.
I immediately
wasn't-
take the scrunchie off and start giving it to Levi.
Yeah, great. Cool.
Does he have hair to put it in?
No, look. If we're putting someone in drag, first it should be me. Second of all, you're a twink now. It's not gonna work. You're not a large woman, no matter how much shapewear we put on you.
No, we're not going.
Wink.
I bet I could probably form Beetle into some womanly ish.
Okay,
shape.
listen. Okay, my idea does not involve seduction.
Oh.
Can I try something? Is that okay?
Oh God.
Worst case scenario, like, I don't know. Unless anyone has an idea, my plan is to pretend to be a drunk idiot and look like to others that I want to party with him. And I'm going to essentially whisper in his ear, "You come out with me right now, or we're gonna have a problem." Something like that. So only he hears that you were coming out with me one way or the other, and you're not going to put up a fight.
Do we have something that's a little bit more like like something that he would want to come out? Like, is like
Yeah,
business
maybe try to
opportunity or
Selling
He likes
drugs.
poker, right?
Oh.
yes. Oh my gosh, I heard he likes to cheat too.
Wait.
What if we?
I have brought many to the cult.
No, I don't think that's gonna work.
But I convinced them to come out. I have convinced many to give them my heart.
No,
to give me their heart.
No, I get. Yep. Let's. You know what? Let's table that idea. And you know what? If at some point we can't come up with a better idea, we'll do that one.
Tenebris, you feel something rest against your foot. You look down, there's no rats about, but a jade comb has been left on your foot.
What?
That is
I'd like-
so cool.
I go and I pick up the jade comb and I turn back and there's no rats.
There's no rats.
Because of the stick.
I'm gonna take the other stick and I'm gonna leave it there. And there's a little heart. I've taken my thumbnails and there's a little heart.
Oh.
And I'm gonna sort of show it to Bjorn and go, "We have received a comb. They have accepted our offering."
Well, if
It looks
nothing
very
else,
clean.
we've
May I
broken
keep
into the
it?
rat market, and I think that's all we really want at student night.
May I keep the comb as you have no hair? Or are you gonna make me sing the hairbrush song because the entire fucking week has been filled with VeggieTales and I will sing that song at you?
No, you can keep the comb. You're the one that gave up your mozzarella stick.
With my cake.
Unless anybody has any objections, Levi and Click, I like both of your plans. I think we can combine them into one. Turn to Levi. How about you try to lure him out with a good game of poker?
Act a little
Okay.
drunk, like easy pickings.
Okay.
Don't even really invite him. What you should do is you should go in there and be like, "Oh my god, this has been great, but I gotta go. I gotta go to a poker game."
Okay. I will preface, I know nothing about poker.
That's fine. You're drunk,
Okay.
right?
Right, yes. Okay.
The less you know about poker, maybe you could be like, I'm off to a poker game. Can you teach me something? I don't know anything about it.
He might be
That's
worried.
true.
He might be
I'm just
worried.
rich and have a lot of money.
When you get to that point, Elior nods. Make yourself look like an easy target.
Yeah. Who knew I was so good at
Okay.
this? Social manipulation.
Elior goes, of course you're very smart.
Not with people. I hang out
Levi
with
puts his-
robots.
Levi puts his hand up to click for a high five.
I have to jump.
All right, round 2, pitter patter. Let's go.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
we-
go in, but I'll go on the other side. I'll be covert ops.
Am I allowed to stay in the alleyway? Is that part of this plan, or are we all going in?
I think we can stay in the alleyway.
I think it's the same two going in as before, just reverse who's the face.
Nice. Excellent.
Elior is going to look at the group who's staying behind and go, do I have to go back in the shadows? Because I thought it would be a good touch, but I really didn't think it worked well.
Tenebris is already in the shadows. You can't see. They're just happily sitting there looking at this cone.
Elior is going to look at Bjorn now because Tenebris is now gone. Is Bjorn listening?
I zoned
come
out
down
for a
from the
second.
roof.
What was that?
Oh, we're doing a gimmick. They're going back in to try a different approach.
No, I got that part. I just didn't get your question.
Oh, Elior asked, do I have to go back in the shadows again? Because I thought it would be cool, but I don't know if it worked. And Tenebris just slunk into the shadows when I wasn't looking.
I
So
think it worked, but if you prefer, I could like let down a rope and you can climb up here.
Nope, message received, Elior says as he starts to back up into the alley.
Nope, don't step there. Old slice of pizza.
Elior goes, I know, from the shadows.
Bjorn's just smoking a cigarette on this fire escape. I really scored. Got the easy job and easy view of the genital closet across the way.
you just hear from right next to you.
I heard general
So-
closet. Took me a sec.
Sud goes, is that what those are?
Oh God, I am not doing the birds and the bees to this robot right now. I swear to God.
I'm not telling the coffee maker how to have sex.
I said session 1. I'm not fucking the coffee maker. I'm saying today, I'm not teaching the coffee maker how to have sex.
My stance has not changed.
No, suds. Those aren't genitals. Those are weird sculptures.
Those are
He
rats,
just-
son.
He just
rats.
vacuums one up. It's just stuck in the end of his vacuum.
Just because I think they're kind of like tubular with like at the end it looks like the genital. I'm just imagining that you say it's just a flower.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's just a garden. It's just a weird garden.
I'm sad Sean is not here so that he wouldn't show up next session and have a genital bouquet.
He would have art for that.
I picked these for you.
They don't really smell like anything.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
So Click and Levi, you are going back into the burlesque club to attempt to persuade this other gnome.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not going in as sexy Click though. I'm going in as regular Click.
regular click. Sexy click leaves, regular click
Yeah.
returns.
Typical.
You the bouncers barely take a glance at you as you walk in. You move on through, and you can see, having been described to you and Elior kind of having gotten a feel for some of these people, there is a gnome fitting the description, sitting by himself at a booth, kind of near the stage. You can actually see a performance has effectively just finished up. As you're walking in, you can hear, "That's why the lady is a droid." And then everyone claps, dollars go up on stage. You can see a couple dancers were in the performance, all gathering their clothes back up and heading back behind the curtain. You can see the gentleman you've had named as Vicky Selfstreet will snap his fingers. One of the other waitresses will sort of move on over, take his order and move away. What's your plan?
I actually had a different idea. Like as we were walking in, so Levi's gonna look around for the nearest waiter and call them over and say, "Hey, you got a like a napkin and pen?"
Oh, of course we do. She'll pull a napkin out of her apron and pen from behind her ear. There you go.
Thanks, doll. So um as we were in the alleyway, did I get at least a relatively decent look at whatever building was adjacent to the club?
Yeah.
Did it look like a house? Did it look like
Kind of a more of like a office building, kind of stubby, short, lots of windows, grayish.
okay. I am going to write on the
It's called the Prescott Building. You'd be able to see the name.
Prescott building. I'm gonna write on the napkin. We've heard about your poker skills. High rollers, Prescott building. 10 minutes. Knock 4 times.
Room number?
And what's that?
You might want to write a room number.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Um,
It seemed to be a 4-story building.
top floor. And then I'm gonna fold the napkin and I am going to walk by him and look like I'm trying to tie my shoes. As I'm going down, I toss the napkin in front of him, quickly tie my shoes, and walk away.
He's a pretty smooth operator. He doesn't react much, but he'll grab the napkin, pull it under. He doesn't look at it immediately. Gonna glance at you as you walk away. I'll say, click. You probably are the one who noticed. About a minute after, he will open it kind of under the table. You see he glances at the big boss, sees he's not being watched, and he'll look down. Quick reaction, seems pretty happy about it. And then he'll fold it up, kind of crumple it, put it next to his cup. No, he had a beer glass. Just kind of put it next to that, and then kind of grab it again, put it in his pocket. The waitress will come back around right around that point with his other beer, and he'll say something to her and circle his fingers. and he'll start drinking it pretty quickly. You can tell his anticipation has his whole demeanor has changed. He was sitting kind of bored just watching the show. He's kind of like leaning forward now. He hasn't put his drink down. He's kind of like thinking. You can tell his foot's rocking. He's a little jumpy almost. Some of the noises around him, like he almost like he feels like he's about to get caught doing something. He'll finish up this drink. The waitress will come back with both a tab and a shot, some brown liquid. He'll grab that, throw it down. He will take a card and just pay her directly. Throw a few dollars down on the table.
You are not making noise anymore. Is that just for me?
Nope.
No,
Um,
Rose.
Hey, Pat.
Oh no!
Well,
Oh,
you're
no,
back.
you're back. You're back.
Oh, you're back.
You're back.
You all seemed like you were real focused. Am I back?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Where did you lose me?
Right when you started doing it most. So he crumpled it, put it. Then he started.
He crumples up the paper.
Yep,
He puts it in his pocket. He seems a little anxious. He's drinking, leaning forward. He will finish up his beer. The waitress will come back over. She hands him a shot, some kind of brown liquid, and she's got a machine for him to pay at. He'll pay his credit, tap a card up against it, take the shot, throw it back. He stands up, throws a few dollars down on the table. He walks directly to the big boss. Stands kind of at the table for a second, doesn't really even want to look at him. He's kind of looking everywhere else until finally he hears his name called. And you can hear Vicky. What do you need? Yes. Sir, Mr. Nine Fingers, I just want to say thank you for having me tonight. It's a lovely night. Incredible performances, as always, really spectacular stuff. I do have to get running. I got a few errands I got to run early morning for me tomorrow. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'll be in touch early next week. No. You lying to me, Vicky? You fucking lying to me? Sir, no. Honestly, no. Listen. I tried to stick it out. I'm not feeling excellent. I thought maybe a couple more drinks might do it, but I've been down bad recently. You're my girl, kind of. Vicky, those girls. I told you those girls. That gambling is no good for you. You going home? Go home. Go home. Get some rest. I got a job for you early next week. All right. We're gonna set you up. You're going big times, Vicky. You and me. Thank you, sir. And he'll walk out. As he leaves, Click and Levi, do you guys follow?
I am going to say the eagle is on the move. The eagle's on the move.
Right. And Levi, do you share the plan and the note info?
Yeah. I'll just say I sorry, team 2, I called an audible, but it seems like it's working. You're up.
He is not actually going to the Prescott building, right? You are just
He's actually going to the
Well-
Prescott building.
He is walking in that direction. I chose what's next to the building so that he passes the alleyway.
Oh, I see.
Tenebris is sitting in the shadows and sat in the shadows last time. So is going to continue to sit in the shadows until a man comes down the alleyway.
Okay.
Elior is going to say, Bjorn, you think you can handle this part?
I'm so sorry. I was up getting a snack.
We have lured him out of the building. He is going to the building next door, which will cause him to pass the alleyway, which you are currently at the head of. And we either need you to pull him in or we need to follow him.
He needs to tell Tenebris what the fuck they're supposed to be doing.
I mean, what I want to do is kind of just like a Batman, like jump down right in front of him
I mean, you're welcome to do that.
No, do that. Do that.
You're saying don't do that?
No, absolutely do that. That's such a better plan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Full
Elior is asking of you in general, is do you think you can handle it? That can be
Yeah,
your
of course
answer.
I can handle it. I'm gonna bring Suds with me because I don't trust him near the genital closet. But
Would
think
you
that's
like
smart.
me to come get him so you do not need to worry?
yeah, it's probably for the best.
I'm gonna just go grab Sud.
Yeah, can I Batman this, Pat?
Yeah, absolutely you can. See, it's not set up exactly like this on an up. Yeah, I imagine you can set it up where Tenebris and Elior are in the shadows in one portion of the alley, and as he walks, you are able to Batman and effectively sandwich him, so you are right in front of him, and then Tenebris and Elior are effectively in the shadows behind him, and then also Levi and Click are following from out of the building. So again, just like there's nowhere to turn.
I feel like you get a good long pause after you say that, and as you start to do whatever you're about to do next, you hear Elior cut in and go, "The genital closet?"
I have returned with Sud, and I'm sure he regales you.
I won't even. Yeah, you absolutely can. So he comes out of the alleyway, the entrance to the brothel. He will light up a cigarette. Everyone smokes in the city. And starts walking towards the Prescott building. And you can kind of track him. He's getting like right around towards that alleyway where you want to be pulling him into. How do you Batman him?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think he strikes a cigarette and he just hears from above him, you know those things kill. Uh and Bjorn kind of whispers into his head, please help me make this cool. And there's kind of like this dark flame set of wings that don't actually fly, but they just kind of add to the effect as Bjorn flies down.
Fuck yeah.
And just kind of lands right in front of him, as if that wasn't just a huge jump that should probably kill a normal humanoid.
I love that. Yeah, you come down, the flame wings sort of come out, and as you land, they even kind of like will wrap around the area, a little circle to kind of create a little bit of an extra effect.
Mhm.
And the cigarette will fall out of his fingers and go, who the fuck are you?
Uh, Bjorn will pull a cigarette out of his pack and hand it. Here, Dorvik, take a new one.
Um, I think you got the wrong guy. Vicky South Street. I'm just heading to a meeting. I listen, and he will start to turn from you, and head realistically in the direction where Tenebris and Ellie or you guys are hiding in the shadows.
Does Tenebris want to go first?
Tenebris will emerge.
Oh, fuck.
When he said Dovik, what was his reaction emotionally?
You felt a crazy fucking spike. He tried to control it. He tried to correct him, but it was like you don't get called out and really have any footing to stand on anymore. And that's why he just tried to leave. He didn't try to explain himself. He knew this isn't a situation you win, so you turn around and try and leave. As you stand there in front of him again now. Listen, you can't. I don't know what the fuck this is. All right, leave me the fuck alone. You cops? You fucking cops? I haven't
Oh,
done
cops!
fucking...
I heard a really different word. I was like, Jesus, this guy's mad.
So too.
I was like, okay, so this man doesn't have a head anymore.
Elior,
Wait,
I mean,
did
I don't
you
like
say
being called a
cunts
cop.
or did you say
I
cops?
did. I called you cunts the
Yeah,
first
okay,
time.
that's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah, I did call you
that's
cunts.
good
I then
word.
I then just asked if you were cops. I do. He does think you're cunts. He doesn't know if you're cops.
And Cannabis
Elior's gonna
takes a
try
step
something.
forward.
Elior's gonna try something he's never done before. Actually, hold on before I do that.
You will see the electricity just in my hand.
Okay. I think Elior is going to try something he's not done before, where as soon as he hears him call everybody cunts, Elior has been studying Tenebris, and I want to actually try to walk out of the shadows a little bit more menacingly this time, and roll an intimidation check to do so.
Okay.
Can he have advantage? Because he spent like, I don't know, 10 minutes listening to me regale him of this jade comb that I've just gotten and is obviously in the spooking mood.
That's a real good push. I think I'm gonna say it's a straight roll.
Straight roll. Pat, what are you doing to me? You're putting me back in the genital closet. All right, everybody just pray.
It's Elior making a charisma-based skill check.
Yeah, I'm so scared. Oh,
Oh,
no.
actually, yeah, no,
To
fuck
be-
it, you have to help then.
To be fair, I only have a +6 in intimidation, so this is a narrative moment. Oh no! I got a 9.
You're doing so good, babe. You're learning so fast, but not quite that fast.
I love the vision of Elior trying and he just can't do it. Just like the dancing. Earlier, it's so funny.
Let's see.
So,
Yeah,
Pat,
so-
can I dictate what happens? Is that
course.
fair?
Yeah.
So you see Elior start to walk out from the shadows, and he's very intentionally trying to clack his heels so that it will cause like an alertness. You know how the villains do? And then you see him, and like the shadow is such that his head's the last thing to be revealed because I have a very cinematic brain. And he's doing like clap, 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 like the slow clap thing. We all getting the vibe. Except when he gets out of the full shadow, you just see Sud on top of his head.
And says clap, 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 clap.
And then Elior is going to stop clapping, and here's the
Bjorn's confused and
Sorry.
starts clapping. Are we doing the end of Evangelion? I got a little bit confused here.
Elior is going to sigh and very gently pick. I hope we've stupefied Dovik. Pick Sud off of his head, set him down on the ground, pat him on the head, turn to Dovik and say, Dovik Reed Hollow, we know who you are and we know what you've done, and you will answer our questions.
Are there rats around?
Make a perception check.
Are the rats clapping?
Nope.
Yeah.
Saying
Can I
eight.
make a roll? Are the rats clapping?
Rats are not clapping, of
Thank you for letting me take a bad roll and turn it into something fun.
course. What did you
I
get, Christina?
opened my mouth to help you and immediately was like, oh fuck, the jade comb, damn it. You're gonna get spook out of this one.
I will say with an 8, you absolutely hear them, but you look over, you could have sworn you heard one like right to your left. It's not there.
Okay.
The gnome will look you right in the eye, Elior. And with a 6 deception will go, I never heard of that fucking guy in my life.
6 in deception. Do I have to roll against it?
No, with a 6, you absolutely don't need to roll against that.
Oh yes, my passive perception is a 13. That's fair. Okay. Passive
he
insight.
is somehow able to look you in the eye when he says that, but there's no conviction. There's no conviction at all. Like he almost responded when you called him Dovik. He almost was like, yeah, what? But like had to stop himself. He's like, I don't know this guy. Never don't Duvik? Sorry,
I-
Duvik? No, don't know him. No,
I
sorry.
think, yeah, I think Elior would like to turn this into a persuasive moment if that's possible. But I also don't want to. He'll go.
Actually, wait, really quick, hang on.
Yeah.
I do have shocking grasp. I'd like to take Dovik by the shoulder, shocking grasp him, and just make sure that this is actually happening in the alleyway and not just like in the street. Can we just
Gotcha.
move everything?
Sure, I'll say because you're
Yeah.
not coming out of the shadows in this one, go ahead and make an attack roll on it.
I didn't ink these dice. Ten.
Um,
Really place my hand gently just on his face.
what is that? Hang on. So don't do that. Okay, yeah. I thought he added to his AC for that, but that changes. That's different. A 10 just hits him. No, hang on. Hang on. That's where it is. Sorry.
Because this man who just went and talked up to Nine Fingers is not wearing any armor?
So he isn't wearing armor, but you. I will say this. So he is pretty caught off guard. I would say you can roll with advantage. A 10 will not hit him. He notably isn't wearing armor, but he seemed, even as an intoxicated state, kind of quick. But go ahead and roll with advantage.
22?
I'll say you start to reach for him and you can see his reflexes are fast. And you realign to that and you kind of move to where he's about to be and absolutely grab him. Do you intend to use your real shock here? Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Because can I do that and drag if he's not? I want to
I will
sort of.
say for this purpose, yes.
Okay, I just want to sort of either do enough damage that he comes willingly or drag him. It's just 4.
Gotcha. All right, yeah,
I know
I will
when
say
people hurt me, I go with them willingly, for sure.
That's what I'm hoping for. He called us a bad word, and Thunderboost doesn't know that word, but there's a whole genital closet of them.
But it could be a term of endearment. What if he really likes us?
He's crazy.
He is actively trying to convince Elior that he's never heard of this Dovik guy, and you just right here, like, fuck you, Jesus. Bragdoll. And he will get
yeah, who the fuck is Jesus?
he will get pulled into the alleyway fairly willingly. Not really able to control his own steps. Okay, fuck you. Okay, maybe I'm Dovik. Whatever. What's it to you? And with that, we will end the session there. So you have successfully captured or attained this gentleman, gotten a confession of name. Yes, Christine.
What was the evocation pendant?
It was an evocation pendant that he
What did it
got
evoke?
very close to using because you were scaring him.
What did it evoke?
It would have evoked something.
But he's
Perhaps.
gone. Can't you just say?
I have no idea if you will be running into Benny Hartford again. I don't know what you will do at all. And if I tell you
Pat-
that he had a pendant that would have brought a meteor storm down on fucking Redma, you would go search for him and steal it from him and then use it to pull a meteor storm down on any problem you had. So no.
But Click doesn't know that. Christina
If you
wants to.
you knew he had 2 magical items, and if you wanted him, you could have killed him, but you chose to let him go, and now you'll forever have to wonder what those were. And trust me, David and I have played that game of chicken. We tortured people to find out that they had a coin that had a magical aura cast on it, and that was it.
Did you take a
Tortured.
coin though?
Yeah, we did. My character has that coin for
Nice.
eternity, but all it is it's a coin that shows magic when you detect magic. That's it. Just to fuck with us.
Pat,
Just so we would torture them.
Pat,
Yes.
no. And Christina and everyone, I'd like to broach a compromise. Maybe today it was nothing, but as you are on camera, I think we need to meet Benny Hartman again sometime in the future, and that needs to be a reward. I'm just saying.
You
He
certainly
was
I mean,
lovely.
yeah,
I don't think he wants to see us ever again.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I
makes
feel like
it
he had a
fun.
great time.
I will say this. He met a very interesting group of people who claim to be from a very special organization who deals with very secret things. And he got Tenebrus's personal business card, in which she paid him the equivalent of $500. So
I need to know if this man is gonna contact me.
he certainly might.
Because
And
you
also,
got
this
to
has
speak certain languages to even read the business card, and I'm so excited. I might have made a friend, guys.
I just love the vision of us going to oh my god, the equivalent of Ryza in our universe. Ryza is in Star Trek, the planet where you go to the resort and have very like
Sexy
Ooh.
time.
sexy James Bond time.
Ooh.
We're gonna be on this, and he's just gonna be there.
With his $500.
This is how I
He's gonna
spent
take
my
him far.
$500.
Champagne for everyone.
Oh my
5
god.
credits.
Very good.
Well, everybody, this